How's it going, YouTube? It's your boy ZootSuit coming back from ZootSuit.Playssteam with another Vampire Survivors video. What are we doing in today's video? We are going to unlock the character Lama. There's an achievement to survive, I think it's 20 minutes with Lama. I'm going to show you how to unlock Lama tonight. You want to buy this one right here. 1 rank of curse, okay? You need at least 1 rank. So we got 1 rank of curse in there. Let me make sure it's still there just for validity. And now you have to start a map. Doesn't matter who you use. And you have to survive 20 minutes on that map. So we are going to go with... Now it doesn't say you have to use a certain map. So let's try... this one right here. Ooh, wait a minute. What did I just do? Oh, we already have Lama. We just didn't unlock her. Oh, okay, we already got the achievement. We already unlocked Lama. To unlock this Lama character that I just unlocked, you have to have at least 10% curse on you and survive 20 minutes on any map. So now we're going to go for this unlock right here. Survive 30 minutes with Lama. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to grab Lama. Boom. Start it. Now, if you have your curse on, it's cool. We're going to put hyper mode on to make this a little faster. It's cool to keep the curse on. One way to think of curse is, yeah, the enemies are going to come at you quicker and everything like that. We're going to take the Saraband of healing and hope to get some of these weapons. For instance, the whip, this weapon, and this weapon will all give you healing once they're evolved. So we're going to get that one. Think of... Dang, I'm not familiar with this guy. What does he have? Axes? So think of curse like the whip. Heck yeah. Think of curse like a faster way to level up because the mobs, enemies are going to come to you faster in general. So look at it that way if you're going to look at it. Oh, and the garlic. Beautiful. If we can evolve the... I haven't tested it, okay, because I'm relatively new to the Arcanas. But I'm wondering, can we get garlic and whip leveled up? Duplicator. A. Can we get wand? Not wand. Can we get garlic and whip both leveled up to the max, maxed out? And can we get the healing benefits out of both of them? That's a good question. I think I want to get spinach. Yeah. Garlic is good to have on this map because it's one of the rare maps where you can just stand in one spot and kill the enemies quickly when the new enemies that come out at you. Now, at some point, we're going to make our way to the left, and we are going to get that tome going for us. So, ooh. Let's take the candelabra right now. That's going to evolve our axes. So, pretty much, this guy just starts with the axe for his main weapon. Pumarola. Yeah, we want to go ahead and get that popping so that we can evolve the garlic. I had to think of what weapon it was. This is the garlic, ladies and gentlemen. We're trying to evolve garlic. Hollow heart. Don't mind if I do. Now we can evolve both weapons guaranteed. All we got to do is get them leveled up. Now, there was a game that I played, though. There was one game that I played, and I had everything but the item needed to level up the Evo. and it never dropped for me. My game ended. I never got the evocations to drop. So hopefully this will be a good thing. I probably should have taken Rune Tracer as one of my other weapons when it just popped up. Rune Tracer is a very good weapon on this map in general. Okay. Let's take another spinach. You know what? I could beeline it over there to the tome if I want to right now. But, you know, I'm just trying to get some XP here. If we get XP early on, it'll lead to an early evolve. And that's what you're looking for ultimately. We're going to max out the spinach before this run is over. I think that's going to be very, very beneficial to our run here. Now, as I said in my previous video last night, we are playing this with a PS5 controller. You're going to want a controller of some sort to make this game enjoyable. Now, I am not playing my PS5 at all whatsoever, so I'm going to take the plunge and try to sell it used. And I'm going to use some of the money that I get from it, and I'm going to get the Razer, the Microsoft looking Razer controller. That's what I want to get to replace this guy. Ooh, I don't want to get that chest yet. I want to see if I can get whip or garlic maxed right quick. Lightning ring, do I want it? I think I'm going to hold off for now. Take another candelabra. Ooh. Max health. Let's do it. Never a bad thing to have more health, ladies and gentlemen. Keep that in mind. Once you pick up the Pumaroli, you do want to try to max that out because that's going to overall give you more health regen. Axes again. I have to stay on the axis here. If that's what's going to drop. Man, now that we're up here, ladies and gentlemen, and have everything we need, it doesn't want to drop my garlic or my whip. That's crazy. There's my garlic. But I also have to wait till 10 minutes to evolve anything. Spinach does evolve the fire wand, and the fire wand's pretty beast mode. You know what? Let's do it. I'm down. I'm downtown Julie Brown for the clown, baby. Garlic. Yes, sir. Once we get the garlic or the whip to level 9, we're good to go on an Evo. You know what? Rune Tracer is going to be my one of my final weapons. Not the final weapon because I do have one more weapon slot here. But it's going to be one of my final weapons. Axe. We got one more weapon slot, so we need to choose wisely so that we can last 30 minutes. Pumarola. You know, we could take Song of Mana if it comes up again. Alright, I'm gonna have to get one of these chests. This isn't going too fast. You know what? Clock Lance is going to be my last weapon. I'm going to go ahead and get this one too. Another whip. That'll work. Alright, we're going to make a beeline for this bracer now. I'm sorry, the tome. I need an evocation already. Whip to level 7, that'll work. Whip to level 8. Nice, we're almost evoed, baby. Garlic. Don't mind if I do. Pumarola. Garlic. Spinach. Garlic. Garlic. Rune Tracer. Clock Lancet. Bandage. I feel like I got an evocation, but I'm not sure. Yeah, the axes. My axes evolved. Nice. Alright, time to beeline, ladies and gentlemen. I need this tome, like, bad. We're gonna get more Hollow Heart. We still have 2 more, Wait, we still have 2 more slots, though, to get, items. I need to do that before I get my tome. It's just a matter of what do I want to get. All right. How about Tiragasu? A Spellbinder would be nice. Ooh. Garlic? Ah, Evolve Whip. Yes, sir. Now we get healing from the Arcana. There's my last garlic. An Arcana. Heck yeah. We're going to get this guy, even though we don't have the Bracer. Ooh, so Bracer would be a good one to get now. Let's get another Candelabra. Boom. Duplicator. Yes, sir. We got that duplicator on lockdown. Now we can beeline for the tome. All right, so we're gonna go with Rune Tracer. Ooh, I need this guy's chest. Garlic, here we come, baby. Yes, sir. Evolved Garlic, double healing, baby, double healing. You can see the little green numbers coming off of me. That's my guy healing, baby. That's my guy healing. Man, I wish y'all would right now. Don't play with me. All right, we're going to get another duplicator level up here. All right, I really need to beeline to this tome before something crazy happens to me. I can come back for this XP. XP is just XP at this point. Clock Lancet. We need more of that for the Reaper when he comes out. If you can get a really high level Clock Lancet, You can pretty much stall the Reaper in place, the Red Reaper that comes out at the end, and you can kill him. Like full-blown kill him. I would like to try for that if I can. Alright, no more tomes. We can head back the other direction and go get the stone mask real quick. If we can make it there in time. Fire wand. I'll take it. Clock Lancet. Anytime Clock Lancet pops up, we're taking it. Guaranteed. We definitely want to max out the tome, though. Anytime tome shows up, it's like a guaranteed take over anything. Kind of sucks we don't have the Evo items for the Rune Tracer or the Clock Lancet. Tome. Has to be a tome, ladies and gentlemen. Has to be a tome. Lancet. Lancet. Oh, was that top one a tome? I couldn't tell. Rune Tracer, we'll take it. Fire wand. Fire wand. Hey, is my Clock Lancet maxed out? I guess so. I don't know. It's not giving me any more of them. Fire wand. I guess we're just going to keep taking fire wands here. Tiragasu. That's all we got left. Except for the stone mask when we get it. Then we can start leveling that up a little bit. I'm going to not pick it for always, just in case we go get the stone mask and it doesn't let us get any upgrades. Now, the way this series of videos is going to work, ladies and gentlemen, is each night I'm going to go back to my achievements once I complete one. And I'm going to see what's next on the list, and that's going to be next on the agenda for the next video here. There's a game that just came out, actually. It's a fishing type game. Fishing RPG quest. It's called Dredge. It's a brand new one that just came out. And I want to download that game and play it. But I'm just kind of holding off for a minute. Oh! Evolve Fire Wand. Nice. We got the Hellfire. I'm holding off a little bit because they do want like $24 for the game. I mean, it's a really good game. I'm gonna go get it as a Steam purchase here once I finish out Vampire Survivors. I want to totally finish out a game before I start a new one. You know what? I want to beeline for this. I just want to beeline for the mask right now. We're just going to hyper mode through all these. Boom, 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 boom. Hyper mode. So hyper mode makes you faster. It makes the enemies faster. It makes everything faster. So if you know what you're doing, you got the proper upgrades, the whole 9 yards. hyper mode really is the way to go if you're trying to get things done in a quick manner. Now, I got an advantage here because my fireballs are shooting directly out in front of me, and they're mowing through the mobs for me. They're like creating a shield for me rolling up down here. It's pretty cool, actually. Ooh, there's an enemy. Let's kill him. See, he's clock lanced. Oh, he didn't. Where's he at? Where's he at? I was about to say, where you at, mug? He just dropped a bunch of gold and stuff. Now, once we do pick up this stone mask, we're going to go ahead and tell the... After we get it all the way upgraded, we're going to tell the little pop-up menu to always collect a gold pouch. You always want to be collecting the gold. That way you can use it for random various power upgrades and whatever else you want to use it for. There actually is one achievement I just saw where you have to buy something. So I'm assuming you're going to have to use coins to buy it. So that'll be interesting, actually. Now, keep in mind that I still do have 10% curse on. Let me just make sure we cleared everything off the map. Yes, sir. So here's your map. We got chicken, a freeze thing, chicken. So you'd have something else on the map here, picture-wise, if there was anything else to unlock. To get to the map, if you're using a PlayStation 5 controller like I am, it's the button right here on the top that opens your map. And yes, I do have a racing glove on. That's so that my thumb doesn't get jacked up using the little control stick here, because that is a necessity that you're always using that little control stick to juke around the map and try to dodge around these enemies. And after a while, it starts to get a little painful on your thumb. So I'm trying to use this glove to get a little padding. And yeah, this is their actual Fox racing gloves that you would use for like motocross racing. I actually got them because a while back I had Gran Turismo 7 on my always coin bags for the PS5, and I had a steering wheel, and I was gonna get like, you know, heavy into the racing scene, but I had this cheap steering wheel that nothing like the pros use that are playing the Gran Turismo. But it was a nice little setup. But I mean, I'm more of a PC gamer versus a console gamer. That's just me. I've always been a PC gamer at heart. Little backstory, actually, while we're sitting here trying to get this 30-minute quest done. I started back in 1996 on my PC gaming journey. I started my first ever heavy PC game was Baldur's Gate, the original Baldur's Gate, which you can actually get on your phone right now for $9.99. It's a mobile app now. You can get it on the iPad, wherever. But a lot of good reviews on it, saying that it was a good port over. What's this blue thing that's around me? I don't know, but I think I like it. So pretty much that was one of my first games that I played. Then I got into the MMO called EverQuest. I had just lost a serious relationship of 3 years, and I was trying to get over it. My buddy at work was like, "Hey, bro, you ever played EverQuest? You ever tried EverQuest, man?" And I said, "Nah, man, I haven't tried it." So I went to Electronics Boutique, is what it was called back then. And I walk in, and the guy says, "Hey, may I help you, sir?" And I said, "Yes, sir. I'm looking for this game that my friend told me about called EverQuest." And he was like, "Oh, you're looking for EverQuest?" He said, "Oh, okay. Yeah." He said, "We do have it." But he said, "Let me ask you a couple of questions first." He said, "Do you have a job?" And I said, "Yes, sir, I have a job." And he said, "Do you like your job?" And I said, "Yes, sir, I'm very happy with my job right now." And I want to keep my job and everything. It makes me money. I'm happy. I like where I'm working. And he said, "Do you have an internet connection?" And I said, "Yes, sir. I have. My parents got the dial-up AOL internet, and I'm good to go on that." And he said, "Okay, back to my first question. Do you have a job?" And I was like, "Yes, sir. I have a job. What's the deal, bro?" And he said, "Do you want to keep this job?" And I said, "Yes, sir, I do." And he said, "Well, let me just tell you right now that people are calling in to work to play this game." And I was like, "Nah, that's ridiculous, bro. Don't even tell me nothing like that, bro. That's crazy. Who would call into work to play some video game?" So he, I said, "I ain't calling into work, man." And he said, "Man, I'm just joking about asking the questions, but he said, I'm being serious. People are calling into work because this game is so addictive." And I was like, "Oh yeah, okay. Let me judge this for myself." So I bought the game, got on there, and little did I know he was right. I was hours on end when I wasn't working, sitting there just glued to this game, playing it 24 hours a day nonstop with my friend. And I was like, dang, this guy was right. People are calling in to work to play this freaking game. Who would have known, man? And man, I was on that game for a hot minute. I figured out all these little side quests you can do. I figured out these camping spots where you could camp for there was this guy you could camp for in the mountains that came out of a cave, and you killed him and you got these ingredients that dropped off of him, and you could make these backpacks called the Relic Pack. And I was like a master tailor, highest you could be. So these Relic Packs were selling for like the high currency in that game was platinum, and they were going for like between 500 and 800 platinum a piece. Back then, that was a lot of freaking currency in the game. And I was logging on when nobody was there, and I was in the mountains. And this was a game where if you were camping a guy, you were camping a guy. You don't come to my camp, bro. That's just the written rule. You don't come to my camp. So I would log in the zone. I would roll over to the cave where this guy come out, and I would see if anybody was standing there. And if nobody was there, I would do my little shout to the whole world, "Hey, camping the guy for the Relic Pack ingredients." And nobody in their right mind was supposed to come over and touch you or touch your little area or anything like that. So I had a little business going. It was fun. That game in general was fun. You got to level up with friends. If your family played, I mean, it was just like you started out and there was different camps. Like there was an orc camp when you were brand new. There was a bandit camp that was inside of a cavern that was a little bit higher level that you could get to at one point. And you would team up with your these teammates in a group, and y'all would just camp these little areas. It was one of the funnest games I ever played in my life, and it was a game you had to work for. I'm just gonna say that. Nowadays, in a game, be honest, you don't have to work for nothing in a game. That game, legit. If your buddy said, "Hey, bro, meet me in Paladul Caverns," and you were all the way over at like Freeport Village or something like that, it took you literally real time, like 2 hours to run from Freeport to the Paladul Caverns, and they had to sit there and wait for you. It was crazy. You had to work in that game. The games nowadays are like, "Oh, let me click one button and teleport from point A to point B," or "Let me just click on the quest and have the man walk there and do all this stuff, and I'll sit here and watch him play while it completes all the quests for me." That's how the games work now. It's kind of sad, actually. But, hey, that was like 1998. Played that game for 2 years. And then they made some announcement. I was online one day reading an article, and it was an article about a company called Blizzard. Yeah, you all know who Blizzard is. And I read this article, and they're like, "Hey, well, right now we're beta testing this brand new game called World of Warcraft. It's going to be launching soon, so keep a lookout for it," and everything like that. So I wasn't a beta tester, but I got up on YouTube with my little dial-up internet connection, and I was basically just checking out this World of Warcraft is what it was called, and I was like, man, this looks beast mode. I got to get on here, but my computer was nowhere near strong enough to handle this game, so I had a raggedy um, Sony tower that my family had bought and handed to me as a gift, and it was like, here, have this Sony tower. So I opened that thing up and I bought a graphics card and upgraded the processor and the motherboard, to make it World of Warcraft ready. And I got my World of Warcraft game. And it was the craziest thing ever because that game killed, and I mean with a capital K, killed EverQuest, like with a passion. Killed the EverQuest game. It was crazy. One other side note though about EverQuest, go online. I challenge you. They still have this to date. Okay, go online and search for an EverQuest guild called Healers United. Okay, I was in the guild Healers United, and we were featured on Lolorny was the guild master. We were featured on so many websites as being one of the premier guilds or clans for EverQuest. And our mission was just that. We did what's called a mush, M-U-S-H, I think it was every Sunday, one of those 2 days. And we were like a mobile united something healing unit. And we would have assignments and we would go to different zones, or actually we would meet up first, right? And have this meeting. And then the guild master would be like, okay, so who's going where? And you would tell him, oh, I'm going to this zone. I'm going to this zone. I'm going to that zone. And you would go with a couple of the people that you were supposed to be with, and you would go to the said zone that you said you were going to be in. And you would just sit there offering free buffs to people. You wouldn't take any money. You would just say, hey, free buffs, come to so-and-so. And they would run over and you would buff them up. And they could go on about their business and level their characters with some free buffs on them. But that was the caveat. You couldn't take any form of payment for buffing a player, which was most common was you would buff a player for money. That's how most people did it. So it was exciting times back then. The games were definitely cool. The communities were cool. Playing with your friends was cool. Just different things was really cool. Ooh, am I going to get my first Reaper kill? Give me another revive, please, please, please. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, I should have taken that. I should have taken that other one that gives you more. Oh, you got to keep freezing him. That's the caveat. You got to keep freezing him. We couldn't freeze him enough. I should have taken that other Arcana that gave you more revivals. Man, that sucks. But reached level 50 with Lama. Nice. We got 2 achievements. Survived 30 minutes with Lama. Nice. We unlocked this thing called Slash. Baby, we're done. 2 unlocks in 1 video. That's exciting times, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go to the unlocks. Next is survive 15 minutes with Z Asanta. So that's going to be our next video. We will come back for that at a later date and time. I hope y'all enjoyed this video right here. And it's your boy ZootSuit.Playssteam. And we are fixing to say peace out, ladies and gentlemen. Have a nice evening.